Ta-da! I believe this is it June or July's Sketchbox? You know what? I think it says inside. Because I'm special. And I don't pay attention to half the things that I buy. Don't tell my husband. Just kidding, he knows. He knows. Oh! Cool. Alrighty. So first thing, look at that! I love this one. Okay, so yes, stickers. Everybody loves stickers. I feel like I saw this blue paper recently on one of the tutorials, but maybe they use it in more than one. What? A sharpener. Another sharpener. Just kidding. Honestly, you can't have too many. I only use this one with my Prismas because I'm literally scared to use like any other kind of pencil. Like, what if it screws it up? If anybody knows, are these specially made for only Prismas? Like, I'm sure you can sharpen anything else, but can it potentially screw it up if you use a different kind of pencil in there? I don't know, but I don't like to risk it, so thanks. I'm going to assume it's another high quality sharpener. So this one's art piece, and I'm going to assume that what is in here is colored pencils. I feel like I just saw this in a tutorial with either drawing with waffles or Casey Golden. If this has a string in there, then I'm pretty sure I did. But let me find the list first. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Oh, everything in here is pretty. Okay, I'm excited. So, no, later. Let's bring all the crap out. I'm just gonna be me. So, okay. You know what? Did they have like the little paper thingies, or is that Palettefull for sure? I know it does that. But here we go. The art on the box. Art by Miriam Kopara. And there's the info if you want to go check them out. This looks like oils, but I might be wrong. I don't know. Not an expert of anything in any way. I just like art a lot. Pretty ass paper. Alright, so first impressions. Here's, wow, I'm messy. Also, if you want to follow this person, based in Seattle, Washington, you can pause the screen if you want to see, but there's this person's artwork. And look how freaking pretty this is. I'm a sucker for like pretty packaging. Yes, it's colored pencils. Let's see what kind. Easily dry, blends without smudging, soft scratch-free application, high color concentration. I do have Prisma colored pencils, but lately I've been hearing or seeing a lot of artists like Faber-Castells, which I don't feel like spending the money to try them out, because I don't even use my Prisma colors enough to be like, oh, they're not good enough. I think you need to art enough to deserve that. But I'm thrilled to get it in a surprise box, or you know, to get new supplies in a surprise box. These are beautiful. This is, so I don't know about you guys, but I'm a sucker for like, I don't know, the look of things. This feels pretty. It's matte. Does it give you the name of the color or a number? It does not. So I guess you just kind of have to go by the ends there. And maybe I'll swatch them to see if they actually match. But does it tell me how many? Or I just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I kind of figured. But wait, there's more. So it's like a little thing of 12, and then they're like, throw a few colors in there additionally, because why not, I guess, right? These are luminance colored pencils. Never heard of that brand before. I'm not gonna pretend I know what I'm talking about, but I have heard of Derwent. Ooh, fancy. Magenta and blush pink. Thank you for writing the name on there. Any other companies, take note. We appreciate this very, very much. Or at least I do. I will not speak for everyone, but I'm pretty sure I speak for most. Derwent pencil eraser. Huh? Is this to like brush off like little pencil bits, or I don't know, guess we'll find out. And then the blender pencil. So it looks white to me, but maybe it's a colorless blender. So that's really cool. And then finally this toned mystical blue and industrial gray paper. It's a Sketchbox exclusive, so you will not get it any other way except through Sketchbox. For drawing, pastel, acrylics, gouache, ink, and charcoal, which I have. Well, I have chalk pastel, but here it says pastels. Is there a difference? I don't know, but I have everything else, so I don't have to just use what was in the box. I literally have the tools to open it, but you know, if you don't use your teeth, are you even excited? Oh, pretty. I feel like I have another one like this that I literally got from a Sketchbox like over a year ago. And yes. Wait. Nope, this one's green. So, kind of. I canceled because I was like, I'm too broke for this. Not because I didn't want to have Sketchbox. I freaking loved it, actually. But funny how, full circle, over a year later and blue paper. All right, enough of my rambling because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So the colored pencils are a custom exclusive set of 12 highly pigmented pencils formulated for easy blending. Retail price of $20, which is already more than I paid for my Sketchbox. I don't know if they're still running a promotion, but they had a promotion for like first time buyers, which I don't know why I got it since I was a customer. Maybe because it was so long ago, or maybe because I'm in a new house. I don't know. I don't think they know that. But I'm excited. I got the Sketchbox for like $17.99. I don't remember what their normal retail price is. I just got excited and went, yes, click, purchase. I don't know. But go run and check because that was totally worth it. So already this alone cost more than I paid for the whole dang box, so I'm excited. Derwent Chroma Flow pencils, new blush pink magenta. These brand new pencils are super vibrant and easily blendable with smooth and creamy application. They're like $2.08 each, so like an additional $4. Caran d'Ache Luminance pencils. Don't laugh at my pronunciations. Anthraquino Carmine and Herculanum Red. Hercules Red. I don't know. These light fast wax based colored pencils with finely ground pigments won't fade over time. I mean, isn't that what light fast means? But I guess for those who don't know, and so I'm assuming we're gonna get a similar effect from this gray. This is a combination of like alcohol markers and my Prisma color pencils. So I can't wait to see how these babies perform. And you know what? Let's see. They fit. So like a dumbass, I bought this for a better audio experience. I don't know how good it is, but I forgot to apply it until now. But anyways, I just want to wrap up and say that this was an exciting Sketchbox, and it was in fact the July box, even though it's technically June 29th today. I guess I got it pretty early. I think I've seen other people say they got it early as well, so thanks for not making me wait until July. But yeah, also I noticed a mistake. Tag your post with Sketchbox July for the chance to be featured our boxes. I think they meant to say on our boxes. Hey, let me fix that. Ay. Come on, guys. To be featured on. There you go. I fixed it for a chance to be featured on our boxes. So, sorry I had to nitpick, but I noticed it. I read it like 7 times thinking, that doesn't sound right. Oh, little things like that bug me. I'm so sorry. I am that person. I'm not fun at parties. I've accepted it. I'm okay with it. It is what it is. Thank you. If you watched, I'm sorry. I'm not the most entertaining person, but thank you anyways. I hope you enjoyed, or at least maybe convinced you to try them out. Bye. So the final verdict for this month's Sketchbox, I absolutely loved it. It was exciting to try a different brand of colored pencils. I've only ever used Prismacolor. Do they blend? Some colors better than others. I don't know, after some scratching with some colors or addition of certain colors, you can't really apply like the lighter colors over the dark. And I know that sounds kind of like, well, duh. But I feel like Prisma, I could literally go over with white over just about any color and it'll apply, you know, clearly not a perfect white, but it will apply, it will show up. Here, I tried applying like some quick highlights at the end and it just was not having it. At this point, it would have to become a mixed medium artwork if I were to do what I actually wanted to achieve. I would have had to eventually use either gel pen or a white Posca or something so that it'll actually go over the the colored pencil, my bad. However, the thing that won my heart, honestly, which is really, really unexpected, this freaking eraser. I did sharpen it once. It sharpens beautifully. They included a sharpener. I don't know if they added or included this one specifically because it works well. It probably works well with any sharpener, to be honest. But it gets those perfect little details. Like, I am in absolute love. I love the little brush at the end. I mean, there were times where, habits, it's hard to kick an old habit where I want to brush off with my hand, but sometimes I would remember to use the brush, and it's just so much gentler and you don't risk smudging your paper. I absolutely loved that the paper was blue. That was different and new for me. And I kind of took advantage of the fact that, one, I love ocean theme so much. And two, well, I didn't have to color my background if I was already going with ocean theme. I've been kind of obsessed with coloring this rainbow orca lately. And I've been doing it in all kinds of mediums. That it just seemed appropriate to test out this particular medium. Doing this orca. I got all the colors. The purpose is to blend because they give you a colorless blender. You know what? I'm sorry. I keep saying colorless. It's just a blender. I don't think it was a colorless blender because clearly it was applying white to the paper. So I guess it's unfair to compare it to a colorless blender. It was a blender. I prefer colorless. The Prisma one. I did want to try it, but for the sake of keeping it all just the material that was sent to me, I didn't. But I will test out. Now that I've tried them, I'm going to try some of my own supplies that I already own and, see what I like better. So it's not like it was a loss or anything. There were some things I liked that I didn't like, but I can work with it because I have so many other supplies. But for somebody who does not hoard art supplies like I do, you got to work with what you have. And it doesn't do a bad job, but you are a little bit limited. It depends on what you're trying to do. It will always depend on what you're trying to do. But I absolutely loved this month's Sketchbox. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. And I hope you enjoyed my little time lapse. Peace out. Bye.